Imagine this. You've been studying for over an hour, when suddenly you realize you've retained none of the information. Sound familiar? What if I told you there's a way you can actually prevent this from happening to you? You see, studying is more like a science. Today, I will be discussing a few ways to improve your studying habits. From this, you will have all the knowledge you need on the science of a successful study session. The first thing you need to do happens before you even begin studying. Creating the right study mood is essential to a successful study session. According to the University of St. Augustine for Health Science, one can do this by switching up one's study environment. A new studying environment can increase recall performance, which simply means the ability to remember information. Additionally, before you start studying, you want to remove all distractions. For you, it may be your phone. So by silencing and turning off your phone and remembering not to use it for anything unessential, you will remain focused on studying the whole time, and that will actually improve your study session. Lastly, eat healthy snacks. Although a coffee might seem like the best option to give you a boost before studying, a coffee will only give you a temporary boost, and eventually you will crash, probably when you're still studying. So instead, snack on healthier foods such as bananas, apples, nuts, or a shake. The next tip is actually one you might probably know. Color is everything in the studying and note-taking world. Color coding notes not only helps with organization, but it is found to improve a person's memory performance. If you want to get the most out of your notes, you should write key points in red, organize topics by color, and highlight the most important topics in yellow. The most important thing to know when using color in notes is do not go overboard. Do not highlight the whole page. Instead, highlight, color, or mark only the most important details that you hope to remember. Finally, try a space-based practice. A spaced practice is when a student studies over a long period of time rather than trying to cram it all into one session. By spacing study time out, your brain will actually build upon the knowledge and create connections which will make the material easier to remember. Depending on the time you have left to study, this might not be an option, but if it is, and if you can fit it into your study session, you will see that this technique will improve the amount of things you remember tremendously. It is time to say goodbye to unsuccessful study sessions. If you apply what I discussed today, which is preparing yourself for studying, using color in your notes, and spaced practice, the amount of information you retain after studying will be unmatched. Happy studying.